25th anniversary of The Undertaker. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. The 29th annual WWE Survivor Series is the 25th anniversary of The Undertaker. November, WWE's biggest, obviously biggest fall pay-per-view, one of the big four Survivor Series, known for the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match, which as of yet has yet to be announced. Obviously with the injury to Seth Rollins and the WWE World Title Tournament taking place on Raw and SmackDown, and the semifinals and finals taking place at Survivor Series, there's been some, obviously bigger things going on than that traditional Survivor Series match, which it'll be interesting to see who officially is in it. We'll probably find out Sunday at the show. I've kind of put together who I think would make sense based on some stuff WWE has done and little rumors have been going around. So I'm going to run down this card real quick. Obviously the two qualifying matches, we have Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio, the current United States champion. Roman Reigns, obviously talk of him being the next guy. He won the Fatal 4-Way match on a Raw to be the #1 contender, and then kind of got pushed aside because of the tournament, injured to Seth Rollins, and Triple H offering him the spot in the Authority, him turning it down, and him supposed to be the next John Cena, the next big thing for WWE. Obviously, he does get a lukewarm reception. He doesn't get that top babyface type reaction. Obviously, him going against the heel Alberto Del Rio and the Mex-American Zeb Coulter. Really like this matchup. I think Del Rio is a bona fide champion, so I see why he's in the final four of this. I don't really see him winning this at all. There's an outside chance Del Rio wins this, but typically at least this match, I think is pretty clear cut. Roman Reigns is going to win, going to the finals. So I got Roman Reigns winning the first of two semifinal matches. The second one, Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. I am looking forward to this match. As you've seen on the Raw review, I've talked about that when this match happened. Just knowing what these guys can do in the ring, and you put that together, you got I'd say one of the bigger faces in the business right now, Dean Ambrose, the Lunatic Fringe. The crowd's getting behind him. You turn him heel, it's going to be just as big a crowd reaction, if not bigger. His little Stone Cold-esque promo on Raw, that was pretty good. The two of these guys have had 9 matches on live shows, they've all ended in DQ. So obviously we're going to need a winner here. When this tournament first began, like I said in the topic video I did about Seth's injury in this tournament, I said the finals would be Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. I still feel that. A little part of me does want Kevin Owens as WWE World Champion right now. I think either one of these guys as World Champion is going to be epic. Any of these four. I mean, really, I'm fine with anybody. Even go back to the quarterfinal round, even Kalisto when he was right there before he lost to Del Rio, I was fine with him even in it. The tournament looked good. These four guys are four guys you want in there. I mean, yeah, Dolph Ziggler would be great in there, but who would you take out? Definitely want Owens. I definitely want Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns, I've realized he's here to stay. He's not going to go away. It's either learn to deal with him or bash him all the time. So I'll get my shots in with him, but I mean, he's the guy WWE wants. He's the guy Triple H wants. He's The Rock's cousin. Maybe that's why he's there. Who knows? But hell, you never know. We might get a Roman Reigns heel turn. So yeah, I got Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Official picks to move on. Gut-wise, I'd love to see Kevin Owens. I think that would be epic. I think they could do that. Next match, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Tyler Breeze. Really. Dolph and New Dolph. You give Dolph a selfie stick, and that's Tyler Breeze. Dolph has won 12 straight matches against Tyler Breeze on house shows and whatnot. So I think Tyler Breeze will win here. I'm going to just forward a little bit. Why, I don't know. Tyler Breeze Don't like the gimmick, don't like the character, don't like anything about it. Dolph Ziggler 2.0 is what he's trying to be. I don't get it. But I got Tyler Breeze winning that matchup. Next, we have Divas title line. We have champion Charlotte versus Paige. This heel turn that Paige has done has been pretty epic, I think. It's pretty fits the character. I do like it a lot. I know going forward, hopefully Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch get involved more. Just everything with Paige and Charlotte. Just the reaction out of the whole Reed Flair comment on Raw. Just amazing how whatever reaction it's gotten. I mean, in WWE, they used to at least, they would push the envelope on things. They would say stuff, they would do things, but finally kind of having that true Divas heel. It's been a while. I do think Charlotte will retain and obviously keep the feud going. Eventually probably bringing in Becky Lynch into it and Sasha, maybe doing a 4-way or something. But I do have Charlotte retaining the Divas title. Under that 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match they have every November. The teams I kind of put together here was the New Day, Big E, Kofi, and Xavier Woods, along with the Ascension, versus the Dudleys, Primetime Players, and Neville. I just think there's really the tag titles aren't on the line in this pay-per-view at all, so I think this is a way to get your top 4 tag teams out there, and you kind of throw Neville in it because he's kind of tagged with the Dudleys a little bit of Raw, and he does the stuff at prime time. I would have the heel team of the New Day and the Ascension winning that. Maybe, hopefully, getting some more time to the Ascension, let them develop a little bit better, and kind of obviously get New Day and Dudleys out there. Or even you do the Usos and Dudleys, maybe, with Neville. Because obviously the Usos returning, and they're one of the bigger face tag teams with the Dudleys. So, combination of different tag teams, I imagine, will be the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match, unless somehow they end up adding 2 of them, and that would be real random. You think they would announce it before, but obviously with the WWE Network being free for the first month and new subscribers, it's only $9.99 a month. They give it away free, so they don't really want to, I guess, put big matches on it. I don't know. Next, we have the tag match of Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane versus the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. Just everything with Taker and Wyatt, even going back to the beginning of the year, and the whole setup for Mania, and just the whole work that Wyatt did. He did all that without Taker being present, and Taker losing last year to Lesnar and then basically going away, and then Bray Wyatt pulling the Undertaker back and showing the Undertaker how good he was, and Taker getting the victory over Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, and then going into that feud with Lesnar, and having this run here from Battleground till now with Taker that you normally don't see. My prediction is you get the Brothers of Destruction win this. Taker, Kane will win the match. Taker's going to go away for a while. He'll probably come back right after Rumble, with my suspicion, between Rumble and Fastlane, and build his next program for Mania. Either that be with a John Cena, which some rumors are having it, or Roman Reigns, even Dean Ambrose, or even a Kevin Owens possibility would be kind of cool. But I have the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and the Undertaker winning this, and that leads to our main event. The WWE World Heavyweight title on the line. For three of the 4 possibilities, we have first time ever winning the world title. I wrote down Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, which is what my gut says. I think they've been leaning toward this. Shield versus Shield is what they want. It's just real easy to take Dean Ambrose and just drop him into the Seth Rollins spot. You can turn him heel real easily. What I originally wanted to see happen was have maybe the first match be Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. Have Dean Ambrose get the clean victory. Have Roman out there for it. And then when Roman Reigns versus Del Rio, Ambrose is out there. Have Ambrose help Roman Reigns win, and then turn on him, and go on to the main event as heel. There's been talk of Roman Reigns turning heel, kind of vintage Rock, 98. when he came in Survivor Series in the tournament to win the title and turned heel. I don't know if Reigns turning heel would be that big a deal to people. I think Ambrose turning heel would be bigger to people. I know guys like me and the Pro Wrestling Pulse boys and stuff, I think we would rather see a Dean Ambrose heel run right now than we would a Roman Reigns. Or you can leave them both face and have Owens win your world title and do Owens versus Reigns, and then have Owens have the IC title in the world title. Be the first person since the Ultimate Warrior to do that. How epicness would that be? And then going on to TLC, I mean, you figure you're going to have a TLC match, you're going to have a ladder match, tables match, chair match. There was talk of Owens and Ambrose feuding for the Intercontinental Championship. So I could really see Owens beating Ambrose in the qualifying match, going on to the main event and beating Reigns for the world title. And then at TLC have Owens face Ambrose for the Intercontinental title, Owens face Reigns for the world title. Obviously, when John Cena comes back, he's supposed to be feuding with Alberto Del Rio and for the U.S. title. All this stuff, possibility of happening, who knows? We won't know for sure until the show. Obviously, my opinion is my opinion. What I want to see and what you want to see might be the same, might be different. But, so I'm going to end this on, more likely than not, I think Ambrose will be world champion. Gut-wise, personal feelings-wise, I want to see Kevin Owens as WWE world champion. Because of the fact that if you look at the last couple, the last world champion, Seth Rollins, Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor world champion, former NXT champion. Kevin Owens, former Ring of Honor world champion, former NXT champion. This is like the next step, is next guy up, Kevin Owens, I'm all for it. But alright, that will wrap up the 2015 Survivor Series preview. For Robert Sports Show, I'm your host, Robert. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show and have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channels. And remember, you can check me out on Robert Sports Show right after the show for a review. Possible you'll catch me on Pro Wrestling Pulse right after the show for their review. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.
If you close your eyes, your life, and if your truth revealed, dreams you never lived, and scars never healed. In the darkness, light will take you to